to Marian's World. Today's video we're going to do a pregnancy Q&A and a gender reveal. Yes, basically I'm just gonna update you guys what's been going on with this pregnancy. And before we start this video, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so you guys will stay notified each time I post a video out. How have I been feeling? I actually feel so much better now compared to the start of this pregnancy, to be honest with you guys. During the first 3 months, I was so depressed during this pregnancy. It was not even funny. I've never experienced such thing in my life because I'm generally a positive person and I'm very optimistic, but I was really depressed. I was down. I didn't feel like doing anything. I was not motivated. I didn't look after myself. I was a mess. I was an emotional wreck. Thank God I'm out of that space now and I feel so much better. And I believe I was experiencing prenatal depression, because you know how you have postpartum depression. I had prenatal depression. Also, I think the weather, because we're in winter around that time, because I get the winter blues, and I believe that was a major part of it as well. Who else is like that? Like, does the season or the weather affect your mood? Because I'm one of those person. If it's cloudy, gray, cold, rainy, I get pretty depressed and I just don't want to do anything. But the moment the sun is out, little sunshine is back. Anyways, so yeah, I was pretty depressed at the start of this pregnancy, and mainly also is how this pregnancy started. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown. When I found out we were pregnant, we were so happy, jolly, you know. Go watch the pregnancy reveal video if you haven't, but we're pretty excited. And I went to my first 6 weeks appointment, my ultrasound appointment, and basically the ultrasound lady told me that I think you have an ectopic pregnancy. And I was like, bitch, what? And she's like, I think you should go see your doctor straight away. So she gave me a referral to go see my GP. And I was just like, wait, what? I couldn't comprehend what was going on, you know. So I called my husband. I'm like, yo, this is what the ultrasound technician lady just told me, and I'm at my doctor's now. Could you please meet me here? And obviously I was crying, but I was in disbelief, because with ectopic pregnancy it's usually associated with pain, cramps, and bleeding, but I wasn't experiencing any of that, you know. Nevertheless, went to my doctor, and my doctor sent me straight to the emergency department. So we got there and we saw the gynecologist and a couple of more doctors and all that, and they told me that according to the result, they couldn't find, the ultrasound lady could not find anything in my uterus. However, they did find something, a little bit of something in my fallopian tube, and also a little bit of blood. So straight away they reckon maybe I am bleeding internally. My husband was like, do you want to take another ultrasound just so you guys, you know, are sure, just so that the first lady that did the ultrasound is not like she's wrong or she didn't do it properly, you know, just so you guys have to double check, just in case, you know, it's not an ectopic pregnancy. And they're like, no, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, she's right. I think you guys are in denial. We just have to come to terms with these things, blah blah blah. And you know, they're like, we've seen cases like this, you know, this is it right now. I think the best thing is, because she's further along, she's like more than, because according to my app I was like 8 weeks. She's like, my pregnancy app at the time, she's like, she's further along, we cannot give her the pill, we have to do this surgery straight away. And they told me the procedure, basically they were gonna remove one of my fallopian tube and take out the baby basically. And oh, that was such a crazy time for us. I was crying at this point. Like, I didn't even have any tears left in me, because we really wanted this pregnancy. And I was like, this is really not happening to us. Like, this is not happening. God, you know, my sister kept telling me, you know, just have faith, you know, this is what the doctor said, God have the last saying, just, you know, keep praying, just pray. And at this point I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was like, in my head I was like, sis, forget this, like, this is beyond prayer now. Like, this is what they've said, they're right, and I don't believe in anything that you're saying right now. I deleted my pregnancy app, and you know, and they'll ask you why you're no longer pregnant. Well, I didn't delete it, I just stopped the pregnancy in a sense. Like, they'll ask you, why did you stop, or what happened? And the reason was I had a miscarriage. And that was so surreal to me, and I was crying even more. It was really, really tough on my partner and I, and even the rest of my family, you know. It was a difficult time. Fast forward to the theater to go do the surgery. Cried some more, went to the theater. This was like at 12 o'clock at night. Went there. They did the surgery. Next morning, the doctors came in and they told me, wow, Marion, this is a mystery, your case. I'm like, what do you mean it's a mystery? And like, we checked, your fallopian tube is fine, everything is intact. Basically your inside looks good. We didn't find anything, there's no baby there, there's nothing. And I'm like, wait, what? We're like, yeah. So they're like, okay, let's take more blood tests of me again, just to find my HCG level. And the result came back positive. I'm pregnant, my HCG level is going up, everything is fine. So I'm like, at this point, like, what is going on? You know, and I'm even more confused. And I was like, oh God, I thought I've just jumped this bridge. I thought I was just gonna get this surgery over and done with, and it's gonna be it, and it is what it is, you know. And the doctors, they came back, it was 3 of them. They came back and told me, oh, I think you have a pregnancy in an unknown location. That was my other diagnosis. And I was like, wait, what? My partner and I were like, wait, wait, what is that? Pause. They're like, basically, you're pregnant, but we don't know where the baby's at. It's like, what kind of shit is that? What do you mean I'm pregnant, but I mean, if the baby is not in the uterus, it's not in the fallopian tube, where else can that baby be? And they're like, well, it could be floating around. I know it sounds so like stupid right now thinking about it, but at the time it wasn't. Like, it was so serious and it was so emotional and very traumatic, you know. I was like, and my partner was like, if the, like, where would it be surviving, you know? And they're like, yeah, I know, that's how worried. It means that the pregnancy, the baby or the fetus is, you know, might have attached to a cell or something or whatever, and it's feeding off it. And our fear right now is for the fetus to get bigger and then rupture while inside you. So like, okay, like, what do we do now? And they're like, we're gonna give you this medication. I forgot what it's called, but it's a cancer medication. It's for people that have cancer. It's like a chemotherapy medication. It's meant to kill like your cells and all that other good stuff, you know. So the side effects would be like loss of hair, nails, you know, and all this other stuff. And we're like, my partner and I were like, can we just have one more ultrasound test done before we could do anything else, or before I can take any medication? And at this point I was in pain as well from the surgery that they did. I couldn't even walk properly because they have like gas. So we basically plead to them to do, we didn't even plead, we're like, we're gonna get this ultrasound test done before anything else. And they're like, okay, let's get another ultrasound test done and we can go from there. We're like, fine. They booked us for another ultrasound test, and we went in there. At this point I started praying to God. I was like, God, like, mind you, my sister, my mom, everybody were praying like the night before, you know. I was like, okay, I need to start praying myself. I started praying to God, and I was like, God, please, if I only have one wish throughout the whole year or before the year ends, this is gonna be my wish. I wish that they found this baby. At this point, I didn't even care. I just want the baby to be found, in a sense. And I was like, please let them find this baby. And I pray to God that this baby is healthy and it's in my uterus, where it's supposed to be, and the baby is healthy. And I don't know, I was just praying to God. I was just like, please do this one favor for me, you know. I've lost all faith, but at that point I was just like, okay, I have to take matters into my own hands and basically just pray to God. And just, yeah, I just prayed. And we went in there. Lie down. And the lady asked me, did I do the test? Did I do the lady was like, so why are you here? And I explained to her, and then she was like, okay, I don't know what the doctors are talking about, or I don't know what they're on about, but I can see your baby. Oh my God. Holy moly, like, thank you, God, thank you so much. Like, I think from that point on, my faith, I don't know, but I became more spiritual, and I believed in God more, in a sense. Like, I believe not in, I just believed a miracle, to be honest. I was like, this is just beyond me, what happened, or like what. I just believed a miracle. So I went back to my bed, and basically doctor came back and be like, oh, well, it turns out you're pregnant after all. You can go home now. That was it. That was it. I can go home just like that. That was the start. And I think that's what causes my depression, in a sense. One of the factors that causes my depression earlier on this pregnancy. And I also find it very hard to connect with this baby. I was feeling so guilty. I had no emotional attachment to this kid at the start of my pregnancy. I was like, there was nothing. And I asked my midwife, I'm like, is this normal? She's like, yeah, you know, some people experience this, you know. And I was like, because I'm feeling really, really bad. Because with my son, I was over the moon, you know. Every minute, every hour, I was taking photos. I was doing this, I was doing that. But with this baby, it's a complete opposite. And also, the morning sickness. Oh my God. With my son, pregnancy was so smooth. I did not experience any morning sickness. I could eat whatever. I was good. Oh my God. I told myself, if pregnancy was like this, I'll be getting pregnant every year. I'm like, what are the big deal? What are people talking about? This shit is, it's beautiful, you know, it's good. Yeah. This pregnancy, I told myself after this, that's it. No more. For 3 months straight, I was in the toilet hugging it. God, why? Oh, the toilet was my friend. The thought of food just, no. It will make me feel so nauseous, and I just couldn't eat. I could not eat. I could barely even drink. Basically, I could not stomach down nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Thank God that phase is over. And right now, I do eat, but I find myself getting fuller very quickly and easily. I nibble a lot on little things like strawberries. But apart from that, I'm not much of a, well, apart from that, I haven't been eating crazy during this pregnancy. My weight gain has just been stable. The last time I checked, I actually lost weight, which my midwife told me to start eating more. And my face is still slim compared to my son's pregnancy. My nose is still meh. It's still the way it was before. With my son, my nose started getting bigger very quickly, like at the very, very, very start of my pregnancy, like around 20 weeks. I already have that pregnancy nose. My god, this video is going to be longer than I expected. I'm currently at the end of my second trimester. I don't know where has time gone, but this pregnancy is going by so fast. I basically have, I'll say 3 months to prepare myself. I haven't done anything. I haven't bought anything. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm still in La La Land. Like I'm about to give birth soon. I'm just here like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's going by so fast. I still even haven't wrapped my head around it yet. Is this why you went MIA on social media? No, I'm just over social media, especially Facebook. All right, drum roll please. Hold on. And the gender of the baby is sorry, I just wanted to do that. The Africa in me would not let me rest. And the gender of the baby is I'm having a girl. I am so excited. Oh my god. Guys, I'm having a girl. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing time, and please give this video a thumbs up. My next video is going to be, I'm going to start purchasing stuff, so I'll do a baby girl haul. So stay tuned for that. That will be next Sunday. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.